Justin McPhee from Talent Force Recruitment, continuing our mission to help parents who are returning to work, people who are looking for perhaps more family-friendly work arrangements. So today we're going to talk about what to do if you're going through or recently experienced the question of redundancy, your job being made redundant. And the question that we all ask ourselves, or people typically ask themselves when you're in this situation or about to hit this situation is what am I going to do? How am I going to get a job? Where will I get a job? I don't have a CV. I haven't done an interview in years. I don't have to present myself. How am I going to manage? I've got bills to pay, I have commitments. On the softer side, the question is, what will my friends think? What will my family think? How will I explain myself? And at my age, will my age work against me? So in our opinion, having spoken to hundreds of candidates and worked with many companies, the key to successfully managing yourself through redundancy, the process with which you put yourself through it, really has a huge impact on making good decisions and making good career choices. And at the end of the day, being effective in job interviews and conversations such that you have a successful outcome to your career search. Now, if your job being made redundant was a surprise, if you felt you weren't treated with the respect that you had earned, the work that you had put in, or you're treated unjustly, perhaps the way you were told in a group, or you find yourself really concerned or perplexed, this can leave you very much on the back foot. So one way of kind of working this out, of getting it out of your head, is simply to take the act of writing down what you're leaving behind. What is ending by this role changing? What are you in the middle of transitioning from and to? And perhaps as you think about it, if you were to use this opportunity to say, what do I really want? What are my priorities? Then perhaps writing down what is it what's forming in your mind. Now, if you're going to be really effective in putting these feelings, these emotions to one side, you really need to go out and get support, to talk to people who you can trust with, to surround yourself with people who can help you as you move forward. The key thing here is momentum. Really what you're lacking perhaps at this point is momentum. You feel like you're at a standing start. And the next step is you're going to make career decisions. You're going to make choice but a different, or perhaps maybe the same, but you're going to perhaps move in a different career trajectory. And you really want to be making very good, clear, rational decisions, and you really want very, very good quality decision making. Now, as you go to network, as you go to talk to people, is it formal interviews or cups of coffee with family, friends, you need to have a really good think about it. Is how will you handle yourself? How will you answer questions about your last role? As you move into much more formal interviews or phone calls, you need to be very clear about how is it you feel about your job being made redundant. It's very tempting, but in the end of the day, doesn't leave you anywhere better off, is if you appear anyway negative or critical, or if you have the feeling or you convey the message that you're carrying any baggage about what you just ended. That is a natural reaction, but it's not going to give you momentum. Okay? So as you talk to yourself in the context of formal interviews or even informal discussions, have a think about the language that you're using, and if someone else were to recount that language secondhand, what's the message it would convey a bit about you? And this is much easier said than done. So as you think about how to manage yourself through redundancy or redundancy type situation, maybe it's voluntary redundancy, perhaps use the opportunity to learn from what happened and to learn from it, and just to try and do your best to leave it behind. To take the opportunity to perhaps to figure out what you should do in terms of the work that suits you, your family situation, financially what you need, rather than perhaps what you've done to date, the rut that you're in. And really plan your job search, make it methodical, make it count, and look around you at the people that are around you and see who are the people that could give me support, who are the people that could help me get this really, really sacred thing called momentum. So we hope this helps if you find yourself in this situation. We're always looking to speak to great candidates and great companies. You can contact myself, Justin, on justin@talentforce.ie, Julie Bond at julie@talentforce.ie, or give us a call, 01908 1514. Thanks for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.